A long time ago, Cinderella became officially happily ever after. And Serena loved the fans from Pokemon. And Mickey and Minnie is wearing the iridescent outfits from nearly 5 years ago during the Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, the world's most magical celebration. On this season, on 24 Hours Into a New Year, this is going to be a twist with our magical ballroom New Year's Eve celebration of the planet. Starring John Good, Melanie Mouse, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Jonathan Bennett, Jeremy Hassel, Jane Bond, Ash Ketchum, Serena, and everyone from around the world. Get ready for the biggest ballroom celebration of the century. This is not 24 hours into a new year. It's the 24 hours until the new year and the Royal Ball. And now, Chapter 2. What's this?
Alright, it was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Burden type.
The big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost.
First
Now we know
down,
how these guys can run. Because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They're going to look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counting on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have.
Second and two. It doesn't make any sense. 2nd and 2. Excuse me.
And they'll be inside the 35,
First down, Titans.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And that play is
That's sacked back into the 2 line. I command you to score to get an interception.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm Doug Gane. And welcome to our 24 Hours Into a New Year and the Royal Ball, actually known as 24 Hours Into a New Year at the Royal Ball. And today we will continue. And today we might continue to make a discussion about how do we do the 24. How do we start up a JGN's New Year's Eve Royal Ball celebration 2026 to celebrate JGN's 10th anniversary celebration. As if you don't know why, Melanie is trying to get ready for the wearing this dress, but wearing this outfit, because I just put the tuxedo in the closet, and we'll save it for JGN's New Year's Eve 2026, will be coming up in December 31st. But I got a little surprise for you. Someone's invited. What's this? Someone's invited. sense something. There's a nice lady with a ball gown dress with a black one, and there's a little girl with the same dress as hers. Well, I saw that lady and then a little girl wearing a black ball gown dress around here. We have two. We have has a family in it in Times Square, New York City. We must invite all of their families to our JG Ads New Year's Eve Royal Ball celebration 2026. This one we'll save it for December 31st. Well, that concludes for this episode of the JGN's 24 Hours into a New Year at the Royal Ball. Well, I hope we'll get prepared for a new season of They're going to get in a better theme song for this. So Disneyland's 70th anniversary celebration will be coming up next. So, see you then. To be continued. Don't miss Chapter 3, 12 Weeks Until the New Year at the Royal Ball.